Welcome everyone. In the previous year geography question discussion series, today we will discuss PUBET 2025 question. The first question is the concepts of the mental map in geography was elaborated by. The options are Tim Crosswell, Anne Bontier, Ifutwan, and Peter Gunt. So the correct answer is Peter Gunt. But we will discuss more detail about the mental map concepts and the associated geographers in it. So the Peter Gund was the mental map concept. So if you want to know more about the mental map concepts and the other geographer, we can do that from here. So Peter Gund was widely credited with the introduction, elaborating and popularizing the concepts of the mental map. So, along with the Rodney White, he published the seminal book titled Mental Map in 1974. So, the mental map was given by Peter Gund and it was in 1974. So, if we talk about the other geographer like Tim Crosswell, he is a prominent cultural geographer best known for his extensive work on the concept of place and mobility rather than cognitive spatial modeling. Ifutwan is a pioneer of the humanistic geography, and uh, his concept of topophilia is or love of place is important or popular in later on. So Anne Bantier was a famous Irish geographer who contributed significantly to the humanistic geography, phenomenology, and the history of geographic thought, but did not develop a mental map. So this is all about the particular question. Second question: the urban sprawl is studied through GIS by proximity analysis, buffer analysis, over operations, or the network analysis. So correct answer is the overlay analysis. Like JS operation, overlay operations. These operations superimpose multiple spatial datasets like the land use land cover map, satellite imagery, topography over time. So by this way, it has studied in the urban spatial science or the spatial geography. Whereas the proximity analysis measures the closeness of the urban center to a certain resources or feature. It does not evaluate the multi-layer land use transformation. It is used for the proximity of the distance or the travel distance that is mapped by the proximity analysis. In the buffer analysis, buffer analyzing around the specific features like the road or city. It is a supplementary tool used alongside overlay analysis to see the sprawl direction but cannot map land cover changes by itself. Whereas the network analysis is technique is to primarily used to routing, traffic measurement, and the analyzing linear transport infrastructure like road, pipeline, etc. So the answer was overlay analysis. Now the third question is resource sharing is the concepts of economic geography does not include sharing of the electronic devices, sharing of the information by farmers, sharing of water resources by state, and sharing of library resources. So the resource sharing in context of the economic geography cannot be include the library resource because it is a kind of knowledge sharing. It is not the sharing of the resource. So as you can see, the library resource is the correct answer or the wrong option. Now the fourth question is the correct sequence of the water bearing layers from surface downwards is as follows. So vadose, water table, and phreatic. So the correct word is vadose zone, unsaturated zone, then the water table, the boundary, and the phreatic zone. So the option A is the correct answer. As you can see from here, like water table, capillary fringe, and the infiltration. So there are some more options are there also. So as you can see, the option E is the correct answer. Now the fifth question is starting from the best quality of the iron ore depending on the iron content, which is the sequence of the uh, iron ores. So the answer is magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. Option B is the correct answer. As you can see, the magnetite has around 72.4% of the iron ore, whereas hematite has 60 to 70%, limonite 40 to 60%, and siderite 48%. So magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. This is the correct sequence. Now, the sixth question is San Andreas fault separates which of the two uh, plate boundary? First option is the specific plate from the North America, the South America plate from the Antarctica, the Atlantic Indian plate from the Pacific plate, and the Australian Indian plate from the African plate. So, correct answer is the specific plate from the North American plate. Option Next question: the gender development index includes, according to UN, political participation of women, domestic violence against women, mental health of the women, and all of the above. It should be all of the above because of the all are related to the gender development. Yes, this is the answer. Like all of are the correct answer for the particular question. So, if you want to know more about the gender development index, like how it has developed or what are the different aspects of the particular index, we can see more from here. Like Gender Development Index (GD) was introduced in 1995. So, uh, it can be questioned like which year the Gender Development Index has come. Now, the next question is, apart from the census, population geography rely on the following information and data like civil registration system, government publication, publication register, all of these. It should be all of these because all are the part of the different source of knowledge for the census. Now coming to the next question, the relative location of a place is not indicated by distance from the sea, latitude and longitude, distance from the well-known city, proximity of a natural resource. So latitude and longitude used to locate a particular position, not the relative location. So that should not be the uh, that should be the answer because this is wrong in perspectives of the question. Yes, latitude and longitude is the wrong answer. Now, next question: which set of the drainage pattern given below is not structurally controlled? So, radial and centripetal, subsident and parallel, rectangular and rails, and angular and subparallel. Those option C, subdendritic and parallel, is not associated with the structurally controlled. So, they are the different drainage pattern. We can study more about these things. Now, the next question is which of the following is not a minor forest produce? Not a minor forest produce. So, the tannin, resin, gum, and longwood. So, longwood is a major, longwood is not a minor. So, longwood would be the wrong answer or the wrong option or the correct answer. The next question is, the submarine canyon are formed in the abyssal plain, coastal island, mid-oceanic region, coastal shelf. So the coastal shelf should be the answer. Now, next question is, the place of urbanization in India is past 30 years has been highest in the decade. Which decades it has highest in the given decadal growth rate? So it is 1971 to 81, which means the option A is the correct answer. Like 1971 to 81 was 44% decadal growth rate, whereas 1981 to 91 36%, 200 to 201 was 30.8%. So respectively, option A is the correct answer. So that's all for now. We'll discuss the other question in the next video.